I talked to a lot of Gen Z during that time. These young generations, they are not afraid of hard works. They are not afraid of challenging. They want to work for a company that is transparent and real. Every company, I think you have internship, right? Those are your treasure.
How do you get a very junior people to open up to you?
Maybe the way I dress. We practice this gratitude mindset. It's the culture of noticing each other and appreciate each other's contribution.
Okay.
No matter how it's big or small. And there's this little cute feature called ส่งดาว ส่งกำลังใจดวงโตๆค่ะ น้องๆพร้อมซัพพอร์ตเสมอ Bohemian Rhapsody
Oh wow, that's a hard one.
แม่
That's
ค่ะ
a very...
ผมค่ะคนใต้
Oh my god, it rhymes too. You rhyme. พี่จูนสวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับพี่จูนโฉมชฎากุลดิโลก from
Yes.
SC Asset
Yes.
Welcome to the show
Thank you ค่ะ
Thank you for coming
Thank you for having me
I'm so excited because we've known each other for so long right
So long, yes
And this is gonna be our first time
The first time
sitting down and having a long talk
Yes
Okay and in English too that makes it even more special
Yes
พี่จูนครับ how much do you use English in your daily life
Yeah, this is a good question because I've never thought about that before. I would say I use English quite a lot actually.
Wow.
Only because I work in branding, right? And the brands that I follow, their YouTube talks, the case studies, books and stuff, they're pretty much in English. They're almost all in English.
Right.
So that's why when I write strategies or when I make presentations, it's kind of easier to think and work in English.
I see
Yes, but I don't speak English with the people at SC Asset. I don't go like, hey, yo, good morning. You want a cup of matcha? No, we
That
don't.
would be fun
But we don't do that. But
Okay.
I only speak English with the international partners.
I see. Okay. So if a person is very, very good at English, right? How much of a chance they will get a job here at SC Asset?
At SC Asset?
Yeah.
I think definitely help.
Okay.
Yes, it is, of course. Because I'm not sure if you ever heard the saying, you can think as far, people can think as far as you know language.
Yeah.
You've heard that?
Yeah.
So when you know Thai, you think in Thai, you read in Thai, you study in Thai. But if when you know English as an extra language, it's like open more doors to a whole new lot of knowledge, creativities and inspirations, which otherwise will be closed off if you don't know English.
Sure.
So if someone knows English rather than do not, I would that one might be more interesting for me as well,
Yeah.
because I know that they will be able to study more of things in the world.
Right. So how many years have you been with SC Asset?
Surprisingly, I'm with SC already 13 years.
13.
So that's when we met when you started the standard, when you guys
Yes.
started the standard.
That's like 8 years ago.
That 8 years ago.
Approximately.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you've been with SC Asset for
13
13.
years. Yeah.
Wow.
I helped the CEO rebrand the last time.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Starting from what position? 13 years ago.
Starting from the same position, the head of the branding team,
Wow,
but
okay.
really small group.
Okay.
Very small group, but now we expand and we have like a lot more business. So I'm still the head of the brand, but the team is expanding right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you work with branding, like corporate
branding.
Branding. Okay.
Yeah, and communications.
And communications
advertising,
too.
Things
Right.
like that.
Okay. So is this has this always been something that you enjoy, or have you done something like different in the past before joining SC?
Before SC, before SC, I had some experiences in retail. creative space, and hospitalities,
Okay.
hotels, but still in real estate.
I see.
Real estate, right?
Okay.
But even before that, I had experience in advertising and film production.
Oh, really?
Yeah, film
Wow.
production.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But being at one place for 13 years,
Yes.
that I think that says a lot about what a good environment the workplace must be, or the chemistry between you and the brand must be excellent. So if I would ask you to give me 3 words that would describe or explain why you've been with the brand for as long as you have, what might those words be?
3 words.
Yeah.
3. So, the first one is, of course, care, because it's the DNA there at SCS. Care, respect, and fun.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great combination.
Uh-huh.
You need all those 3 in
Yes.
order to enjoy
You'll
yourself.
be able to feel your self-esteem, and on the same time, you have fun. You enjoy in what you're doing because people respect in what you do, which is quite important as well when you are at some place.
Yeah, they go like hand in hands.
They go hand in hands,
Yeah.
and especially, I mean, the people at SC, especially the senior colleagues, they are genuinely very kind. I mean, when they see you going through a lot of tough work, they would always check in and ask you how you're doing. It feels special, and I think this is the DNA of care that has passed down from generation to the next and to the next until to me as well. So the people I recruit, it's the DNA, Big. So it's like if the person who apply for the job, they don't really care about anything, they probably mismatch with the culture, even though they are really, really good. But from time, they will feel uncomfortable because people are so caring, and then they're not at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So high potential people who cares.
High potential people, who cares?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's the perfect one.
Right. And you need both. Like
We
you
need
said.
both. Of course, we need both. We don't recruit someone. We don't, get someone who just only care but they know nothing.
Yeah.
Just like, oh no. Yeah. So that's a perfect combo.
So today I'm very excited and very honored to talk to someone from SC Asset because the company has become the most desirable real estate brand for young professionals. So I would like to know about the journey. What was the journey like for you? Like what kind of challenges you had before, and what was the turning point that made SC Asset the most desirable company to work for in 2025? Where do we start?
First of all, I think we're one of the most, I would say, one of the most desirable companies. We're not in the top 5, top 10 yet, but we try to get there. And I think it started before, right about COVID time. The thing during COVID was that we had this whole wave of Gen Z generation entering the workforce. And if you think about it, this generation is the generation who lived through the COVID lockdowns.
Right.
So they spent 4 years of the university time online. So their behavior and their mindset has shifted, definitely. So the key success of that, of getting the real insights is to talk to them. I talked to a lot of Gen Z during that time. I interviewed them a lot. I talked to them a lot to be able to understand the real needs and their pains and their values, and design the program around these insights. And for example, if you remember, during COVID, all of us, we picked up a lot of new skills, right?
Yeah.
Some of us might just realize, oh, I can cook.
Yes. Or I can dance.
Oh, I can dance. Oh, I can do a lot of things that I never know before. And most of the times we picked up a lot of technology. and we realize hey, I can work from home, I can work from anywhere and can be as productive or maybe even more. I don't even why do we have to spend 5 days at work while we can work anywhere? So this has shifted, this mindset is really shifted, and flexibility became the new normal, not only to Gen Z but to us all as well.
True.
It's very important and it's crucial for the company to think about this and redesign the program to accommodate these needs. For example, at SC, during those years, we launched this workcation program. We normally, the staff, the employees already have vacations leave, right? Which you take leave and you go somewhere else, and the boss cannot interfere with them. Do not disrupt them. It's their vacation, right? But then we launched another package, which is called workcation, 10 days workcation, where you can go anywhere in the world, but you have to be reached out. I can reach you at 9 to 6 during the day, wherever you are.
So they still count as working
yes,
days?
And you have to get online. You have to be able for me to get reach of you. And then other than those hours, you enjoy life wherever you are. And this really satisfies the new generation. They love this package.
Right.
We got this ideas of this, I would say like a sawadika is one of the benefits at SC. We still have that.
Yeah.
From Gen Z, from interviewing them. So I believe perhaps the key success factor to becoming the most desirable companies for everyone is to keep learning about the needs of your employees, the needs of the workforce. Keep asking them, keep interviewing, do a lot of research. Don't just guess. Ask them.
Because a lot of people do that, especially for someone who's like very senior, very high up. They think they know everything and they understand the world, but the world has changed. And they didn't even know that, right? So they think in their head and they just assume that this is what people might want. But actually, no, not at all. It's the entire new thing, right?
Right. And I give you some tips. Every company, I think you have internship, right? Every year.
Right.
You also have the internship at the Standard.
Yes.
Those are your treasure. Just don't let them join you and get away. Ask them, interview them, ask them about whatever you want to know about the new generations. Get them involved. Let them sit, buy them cup of coffee and ask them. They'll be more than happy to participate. And you don't have to pay any agency to do that for you.
Yeah, right. Give us more tips then, because Pitun, you're very senior. You're the boss, one of the bosses. How do you get a very junior people to open up to you?
That's a very good question. Maybe the way I dress.
Like the way you carry yourself, you're not super like serious. Because I don't sense like serious vibe from you at all.
No.
Like you are very approachable.
I'm already very official because normally I go to work dressing like I wear sneakers and I don't look like this. And I don't even have my own room. I don't even have my own like workstation.
Okay.
I sit anywhere. I am the only one in my department who I sit anywhere where I like no desk. I move around. You can ask them. I move around. I had lunch with the interns a lot. I play with them. So I think that's why they open up to me.
Yeah. So it's just you being very friendly to them, very approachable, very accessible. Anybody can reach you and just come talk to you. I think that's the best. Yeah. Wow.
Let them know that I'm a fun woman.
You are. She is a fun, person. Yeah. And I think that's great. Just to be a bridge between generations. I think that's one of the most important things that companies need to be aware of, right? You have to like get into their mindset, the way they actually think and what they really, really need. Okay. All right. So, and of course, just being one of the best companies not enough because you can get people in that way. But how do you make them stay? That's even more important, right? So just how to make them feel a sense of belonging. I think that's one of the key words that they feel like they belong here. So how do we do that?
So I think it's because of our culture. At SC, we have this, we practice this gratitude mindset at SC, and
I heard of that. Yeah.
the gratitude mindset. It's basically a practice of being appreciate. It's not about saying thank you. It's the culture of noticing each other and appreciate each other's contribution.
Okay.
No matter how it big or small, it's the part of our everyday work life that we have to design people to show. And we're not just only talk about it. At SC, we try to, when we say you have to design your own company culture, it sounds difficult, right? How do we design culture?
Yeah.
Culture sounds so big.
Right.
But then if you break that down into small parts, culture is the values that people hold for a long, long time. Values is the behavior of many, many people. Behaviors is the action of people. So you start by design how you want them to act. You design the action and let a lot of people do that. And then for a longer time, it becomes your culture.
Yeah.
So this might sound easier, right, for someone who is designing the organization. And at SC, we have a bunch of activities, a bunch of programs designed to let people perform or act as the culture. We have four values culture. We call it 4 C's: care, courage, collaboration, and continuous improvement. Yeah. And for example, at SC we have this application which is called SC in One, where we can do a bunch of HR things online, like things like taking leaves or taking surveys and stuff. And there's this little cute feature called ส่งดาว
You're sending stars to your friends.
Yeah. So here's how it works.
Okay.
Every morning, you get 4 stars that represents our 4 C's culture: care,
okay.
courage, collaboration. And then, for example, if today I and PB were working on a project, a working group, and then PB saw, oh, June looks so tired today. She doesn't look so happy. And then you bought me some Coca-Cola just to cheer me up. And then I would go, oh, wow, this Coke is really boost my mood. I would send you a star of care, saying with a little note, saying, just telling you how much that Coca-Cola has made my day. And this has been done for how many years? We started this in 2019.
2019. Wow, that's 6 years.
6 years.
Right.
You know how many stars we already sent?
How many?
1,200,000.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot of stars.
Yeah, I just checked today and I was surprised. Wow, that's 15,000 stars a month. 400 to 500 stars a day. Because it's nothing. It might sound small, but it could mean everything on those overwhelming days.
Yeah.
With work where you feel like you're about to break apart. When you break down, the DNA of care and to be able to appreciate others is already with SCS at the beginning. But I think it's becoming even more special, even more important during these recent years, because work has become so intense. I think everybody feel it. We're living in the world where economics is economic uncertainty, AI disruption is coming, and political tension, and not to mention each own's struggles back at home, right? So I think in this kind of environment, gratitude become like oxygen. So it keeps you alive, it keeps you fresh, and it keeps you motivated, connected with each other, feel your value, and you feel safe because you know that someone is noticing you in your effort and your contributions. And I think that's the basic needs for every human. And if we can try to do that at work, so why not? Because people have like 8 hours at work. Why don't we make the workplace become the place where you can energize each other? Yes. And do you know why this care culture is so strong at SC Asset?
Why?
I think it's this DNA of care. It comes directly from our CEO, Kun Pong. I've never seen any CEO who cares so much, who cares deeply about his people like he does. And that makes us feel safe and ready to go through tough times because we know that he'll be there with us. So if Kun Pong is watching this, give me a star. I am showing, an act of gratitude for you in the
Buy
show.
her matcha
Yeah, I need
and a star.
Yeah, I can show you mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, but it's going to be anonymous
Okay.
because that's how it works. It has to be anonymous. So there was one day I bought my team some drinks in the morning, and then someone sent me a star saying ขอบคุณสำหรับชาเขียวปลุก energy ยามเช้าค่ะ So they appreciate, they acknowledge my matcha.
Your kindness. Yeah.
And then there are some days that I was really exhausted with work, and I got this message when I got home saying ส่งกำลังใจดวงโตๆค่ะน้องๆพร้อมซัพพอร์ตเสมอ
So sweet. Yeah. And that would definitely make your day.
Yes.
Yeah.
And sometimes I even got some stars from people whom I've never met in other departments because I was in some shows and I spoke for the company, and then I got stars from them.
They were
saying,
attending the event.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you how the presentation has made their day.
So you can send stars to anybody
Anyone,
at all in
at
the
all.
company.
You can send to the CEO. CEO can send to your team, whoever.
Okay. This is so nice. And this would cost them nothing. And it would mean a whole lot.
You can do it anytime.
Yeah.
On any day, at no cost.
Right.
Just saying thank you and why you thank them.
Oh.
So it's been practicing in at SC Asset, and it becomes our culture already.
I get you now. When you say that this is the culture, it means everybody kind of starting to see how it makes them feel and the values of doing this. So they start like the amount of people doing it like keeps growing. Yeah, and that has become the culture that way.
Yeah. And when it become after a certain period of time, it becomes a culture anyway. Starting by designing this application to encourage them to send a star, and then at the end of the year, when you have enough star, you can trade it for a cha nom khai muk or just a tote bag.
So
just
nice.
for fun.
Yeah. So care when you kind of show your act of kindness to anybody or anybody show the act of kindness to you. How about courage? How does that work?
Courage. So the first time that we would like to introduce this value into the culture, this is new because care has been with SC Asset since the beginning. So it's not that difficult. But courage, it's difficult for Thai culture at all because we normally เกรงใจผู้ใหญ่. Right?
Yes.
So what we did was we let Kun Pong be the
CEO.
The CEO, the key speaker at one event, and then we fake courage questions to ask him like directly for things like, hey, how much bonus will we get?
Okay.
Things that do not harm anybody, but things that you want to know.
Yeah.
So we
But
fake.
culturally, for
Yeah.
Thai people, maybe
They don't do
they
it.
would shy away from saying those things in public,
No,
especially.
yes. So we
Okay.
fake it. We fake these, these courage questions and
okay.
ask CEO, and then CEO handles because he wants it. He wants people to ask him these difficult questions to make people feel safe that it is okay to ask him these questions.
Okay.
And then from after from certain time, people they are courage enough to do it themselves.
Okay. This is nice.
But
because
don't tell them that I fake it. No, sorry.
But it's too late.
Too late.
It's too late.
Oh, shoot.
The secret's out now. So because the reason why I asked you about courage is, like you said, the collaboration is easy to understand,
Easy.
cares easy to understand, and continuous.
Just give them training class
Right.
to attend.
So it's like
Courage.
lifelong learning, right?
Right.
Keep learning
Right.
about like keep improving yourself.
Yes.
But courage is a tricky one,
Yes.
and I think it is so smart for a company to pick this up and try to make this a value that would encourage people to be more courageous
Yes.
with something that is not harmful, but from our like the way Thai people are,
Yes.
maybe they would be like, they would not want to challenge authorities, for
Yes.
example.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so this is good.
It's not that difficult to the new generation though.
Yes.
These days, but we still have senior colleagues that they feel it's not appropriate to ask these challenges question.
Yeah.
Yes, that's something that we have to fix.
This is good. This is so good. So you have this great value, and then you create the culture so naturally out of it, and then you even use technology to deliver.
Yeah.
This is so smart.
And I insist the key factor is not to design it within your HR or branding department. Go out, research, interviews, ask them. When you ask people, then you get the insights and then you find solutions to fix it. It's very easy to do that.
And of course, a company can have this kind of cultures or can create a workplace that is very wholesome and very encouraging to stay and feel the sense of belonging. And of course, I want to grow with this company
Yes.
the same way you want to grow with SC and have been with them for like 13 years.
Yes,
And
yes.
that way you would not lose talents anywhere else, right?
Right.
And you can draw some talents. So that's how you win the talent war, as they say.
That's a very tricky question because when I think of the talent war, I would say if someone would be the winner out of this so-called talent war, I think it's not the companies, it's the talent themselves. Yes, because I think the power to choose is with them.
I see.
Now the talent has this power to choose. It's true that we used to compete with other firms for talents, but I think today it's the company trying to convince the talents if they want to work in a company at all, because they can
Yes.
create income
That's
with
true.
their, only stay at home.
Right.
It's different. It's very, very, things has already shifted. In the past, the question used to be, why should I hire this person? But today, the question is, why should this person choose this company? What does it that the company has for them? I mean, for like my work is the branding, right?
Right.
When I do product branding, I want the customer to invest their money with us, and then in return, we give them great products and services. The same way with employer branding.
I see.
Employer branding, the customer is the talent. So what do you do with your company so that they invest, but instead of money, they don't invest money, they invest their time. They invest their energy, they invest their potential. So what do you do with the company so that we are worthy of their investment. So I think which is good. We've never thought of that before in the past, but nowadays, so it makes the company keep learning to try to be ahead of the game like all the time. So thank to the new generation.
I think that's such a great attitude toward working together or the new way of collaboration. We cannot just think that I'm bigger, I have more money, so you have to listen to me. You have to do whatever we want. But the table has turned now.
Yes.
Yeah, we are equal, so we have to help each other and
true.
work with each other, right?
True, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think could be something that can be seen as company red flags? So what would drive people away? And like you said, nowadays maybe they don't even have to consider working in corporate world, right? They can just hire themselves, like employ themselves, like self-employed.
Yes.
Or create their own brands.
Yes.
Or work with like 10 companies at the same time. If they can do that. So how do we keep the talents with us and not drive them away with all these red flags?
I talk to the young people a lot, especially those internships. I like to spend time with them a lot. It's fun. And from what I learned is that these young generations, they are not afraid of hard works. They are not afraid of challenging, difficult work. No, they're not afraid of that. But they care so much about the authenticity. They want to work for a company that is transparent and real. And real. The keyword is real. And they value flexibility so much. I have one of my interns who is now still in the US because she took this work and travel program where she go to the US, stay for free, work at Disneyland, and get some money as well. And still now, she's still in the US.
Okay.
They have a lot of choices. They have options. So it's so the real challenge is how do we design our company to suit this, fragmented insights of the people who are different in generations and mindsets and everything. And then the tools of the company is the benefits, is the สวัสดิการ you come back to your company and design what else you can do. Is this enough? You don't have to make it permanent. You can even make it like a promotion for a year 2025. For example, during lockdowns, we interviewed a lot of staff, and then when we interviewed the new father about their insights, because some companies they offer like a month or 2 months father leaves, but actually after we interview them, it's not that leaves that they want. They can work, but can it be like 30 or 90 days work at home? Because they don't help much. They don't help the mother much at home. They just have to be there.
Right.
But still working on Zoom. Come back to the question, how do we design the company to keep people to stay with you? Ask them. Ask 2 questions. Ask the people the talent who's the best at their work. Ask them just like you just asked me. Why are they still staying with us? Elaborate on those values. And then the second question is to ask the potentials. What will make you want to stay with the company? And then you decide another program to better suit these different needs.
And on the other hand, what would drive them away then? Like what would be the biggest red flag?
For the red flags, I think, there are several.
Okay.
The first, it's small but very toxic, would be drama and office politics.
Okay.
Nobody wants that.
The classic,
The classic. But I think the older generation can tolerate that more.
I
But for the
see.
younger
They would
generation,
not.
they would not. They have very low tolerance for these kind of
For
things.
politics, right?
And this drive them away so fast.
Yeah. Coming back to what you mentioned before, the transparency or the integrity of the company, like you have to be like authentic and real. They don't want to waste time
They don't wanna
on
waste
things
time.
like dramas or like politics and stuff like that. Yeah. So if you understand what they really need and what they would not tolerate, that's a really good word. That understand what they would not tolerate in this day and age, because like you said again, they have options.
They
and
have
they can
options.
they can leave anytime.
They can leave right away because I can go to Disneyland and then I still get paid.
Yeah, and they enjoy themselves, and
Yes.
then they don't like only depend on the company to make a living anymore,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Okay, that is such a good point. Well, I want to ask to you more about something that used to work in the past, and if it still works today. For example, like work hard, play hard mentality, or other mentality that used to work so well with previous generations. What has changed? Like what has become something that don't work anymore for Gen Z?
Well, when you ask if work hard, play hard still works anymore these days, first of all, I will have to ask for who, right? Because I don't really believe in one size fits all solutions. This mentality of work hard, play hard might be an amazing mindset for some, while for the others, it could be really exhausting. I speak for myself.
Okay.
I used to live by that mindset. You know, I used to work really, really, really hard, days and nights, weekends sometimes, and my career went skyrocket. But for the work hard, play hard side, I would say there were some nights out that completely wiped me off the next day, you know, like hangover.
You're partying too hard.
Yeah, that was my younger days.
Yeah.
So, and then after I've grown older, I started to realize that instead of going through these long stretches of extreme work and then followed by extreme play,
Yeah.
I try to redesign my schedule based on balance especially around energy. Now let me explain more because it's a controversial the concept of work-life balance. I know, and when you talk about work-life balance, a lot of people think about manage time to be an equal amount of work and life.
Yeah.
Which I think, can we really do that? You know, because time is very limited. You and I have only 24 hours a day, 8 to 9 hours at work. You can't really add more hours to your already packed schedule, right? So if you try to do that, it could be really frustrating. And you'll end up saying, I don't have enough time. Of course you don't have enough time. You only have 8 hours, right? So I found this book by, it is called Designing Your Life by Bill Burnett. I even took his class, you know, when he was in Thailand like a few years ago.
Cool.
And he suggests this key idea about try not to manage time, manage energy. The idea is it's not how many hours you have. It's about how much quality energy you bring into those hours, right? And this is how we do it. Ready? It's going to be long.
Okay.
So what you do is you write down everything of activities that you do at work during work days. Phone calls, meetings, brainstorming, lunch, matcha, chit chat, toilets, driving to work, you know, all these things.
Everything.
Write everything, and then label them which of these activities give you energy, which of these activities drain your energy, and then after a few weeks, say I tried it myself, 2 or 3 weeks, you start to see the pattern of the energy that gives you of the activities that give you energy and drainer, and then redesign your weekly schedule based on those energy. Try to have at least 2 or 3 energy booster activities in your weekly schedule, and try not to have too much of those drainers in your schedule. Try to start the day with the booster, end the day with the booster, and then during the day, if you cannot avoid those energy drainer, you try to decide to have at least 15 to 30 minutes break after that, because now you know. And then that's another good idea is to design a bookend schedule where you have Monday morning, when you start the Monday morning with the booster, the best one, and then you end your Friday afternoon with the booster. For myself, for example, I always start my Monday morning with the team check-in, where we go through our task list of the week. I love spending with my team. They are funny and they're full of good vibes. And it's kind of vibe that I kind of look forward to every Monday. So I wouldn't sacrifice this Monday morning with anything. And then I would tell my team to try not to take any appointments or especially heavy meetings on Friday afternoon, so that you have time to stay at your desk, clear tasks, and reflect, or even leave earlier. Go work out, go to your kids or whatever, and then some Friday we might order some food and play board games, and then suddenly you kind of have this feeling, oh, I had a great week.
Yeah.
Because you have great Monday, and then you end the week with great Friday.
Yeah, that is so cool.
Yeah, you try it yourself.
And super practical.
It works. Yeah,
you just have to lay everything down on the table and manage it. Yeah,
and manage the energy, those
manage
activities.
the energy, like energy in, energy out,
with the same amount of working hours.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Wow, that is so cool. And I think that would work for anybody. Like no matter generations they're from. Right. So like you can be like in your 50s, you can be in your 20s, and the energy thing would work with your body and your mind.
Right.
In the same way.
And you wouldn't hate Sunday evening anymore.
I see.
I don't hate Sunday evening. I look forward to my Monday morning because I have fun.
Right.
It's fun at work. And yeah, everybody should try to design this illusional great week where you have great Mondays and great Fridays. And while Tuesday and Tuesday to Thursday is completely fucked up.
I love how you use the word delusional, because in a way you're kind of tricking your mind or your brain.
Yeah, you end the week
think.
well.
Yeah,
I had a great
but
week.
It's very practical. Yeah, and it's very real. Two energies are real, right?
Yes.
And you can manage them.
Yes.
Wow, so good. So I think you can still achieve the work hard, play hard mentality, but in the different way of thinking. So it's not managing the hours, but managing the energy.
Yeah, so
I love this.
At the end, I don't think it's the definite formulas. I think it's you find out your formula, what works best for you. That's the best formula.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you more about the Gen Z, because they're like a majority part of the workforce right now too. And I think sometimes I feel sorry for them, because they have no other choice but being even more competitive these days. Not only do they have to compete with their peers at work, but they have to compete with AI too. So they had it rough, really. How do you help them?
How do we help them? No, first of all, if I could give some advice to the this is a very afraid thing to do, to give advice to young people, because but anyway, if they would listen, and if I could give some advice to young people, I would say try to focus on the skills that are deeply human. Yes, things like empathy. I don't see any AI could do that.
Yeah. They can fake it, but
They can fake it, but they
we
don't
know they're not
the
real.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
Empathy, resilience, emotional intelligence, and especially the ability to work with people, to work with others. Try to focus on these skills because these are the skills that I don't think AI could do better than human. And if you could combine the ability to understand human insight with AI efficiency, you'll be the winner, right? I'm saying this from someone who use AI almost every day. And the more I use AI, the more I realize I don't want it to do 100% of my work because it feels unnatural. It uses a lot of emojis and it uses a lot of dashes and their language.
And dashes, that's the
Dashes.
thing. Yeah.
And their language is flawless. They don't do mistakes.
I know.
And they compliment you all the time.
That's creepy.
I hallucinated. So, but anyway, I but don't think the AI is the enemy. They are your tool. Use it well. And I think the winner of the future could be someone. And because there's a saying, people know that you are not competing with AI. You're competing with the person who use AI well. So why don't be that person?
Sure,
So the
yeah.
person who stay curious, who stay adaptable, and don't stop to learn. Keep learning so that you stay ahead of the game all the time.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
I love this. Especially the part where you say find something that is deeply human.
Deeply human.
Yeah, and nail that skills because that would never be that would be irreplaceable by technology, I think.
And who knows? Maybe like 10 years
let's
from now.
let's not jinx it.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is good. Another thing that we see is an issue going around is that people early retire, like quitting working altogether at the age of like 45 or 50. So this works like two ways. One is that younger people, they tend to stop working early. And on the other end, the company make them like stop working too early because the company wants to keep themselves fresh and young. So they might think that keeping older people in the company too many wouldn't be a good idea. But what do you see in this issue? Like what is the pros and cons of people quitting working altogether too young these days?
I can only reply in the real estate the industry point of view because I'm still with SC.
Okay.
I don't know how it works for other industry, but for the company like SC, where the real estate is an industry which is very stable, which is very secure. So I don't see older generations losing their values at all. They even have something that money cannot buy. They even have something that young people do not have yet, which is experience, which is resilience, because they've been through tough times before, during a lot of things.
Yeah.
And they can be mentors. And if you say 45 is the retirement age already, then I would also be start shopping for my retirement vacation package already. So no, I don't think they're losing any values at all for people at 45. But still, for the company, it's our duty to get them ready. We need to provide them some programs to reskill, upskill, or even like life planning workshop, so that they could feel secure and feel their value. And other good ideas that we do sometimes at SC is to mix them up, mix people up with different generations because we need that diversity of point of views in the work. And also they can learn from each other as well. The younger people, they are fast, they are tech savvy, and while the older generation, they have experience, they handle crisis far better. They are more stable. And and we often get better results by mixing those generations together.
Working together, like
Working together.
collaborative, in a very collaborative environment. I think that would make us even stronger because we don't just have like one kind of people, but we have like several kinds, and each kind bring their A game to the table, so they can work together like X-Men. We have like several and different superpower. But together we're strong. Assemble.
And make them feel their
Avengers.
values. That's the most important thing.
So for someone who are watching this episode and asking themselves, maybe I want to join this company, how do they know that they are SC Asset Materials?
Wow. SC Asset Material would be someone. So I can only say because different department has their own strength and they have very specific of what they are looking for in a people, right? But for the mindset, I would say the skill set should be up to each department. But for the mindset, at SC we encourage people to be caring for each other, to be courage in what you speak for yourself, speak what you have to say, and you have to know how to collaborate with others because the company is big, and we have like 1,200 employees, so you have to learn to work with each other. And the final value that we are looking for the people is the continuous improvement. Keep learning. I cannot say this enough. Keep learning, and that's why English becomes very important because a lot of times the knowledge comes in English faster. The first thing I learned is to read that books.
True. Like there's no Thai translation for this set of knowledge yet. But if you know how to get to the original,
you get there sooner.
You get there first, and you get there sooner too. So coming back to the 4Cs, the most important of the folk cultures, which is very, very easy to understand actually, and very much needed in all the workplace, I think. So that answers the question perfectly. If you have all those 4Cs, definitely you're SC Asset Materials.
You're set up with the basically same mindset as others already.
Bijun, it's been an hour, I think, that we are talking today, and I wanna give you my gratitude now. Because this is what I have learned. So if there's one thing that I want to take with me today is that it's so important to let other people know that you're appreciative of them. And saying thank you is just only one way of showing your gratitude. So for today, I want to tell you that it's been an honor for you to come and talk to me today for an hour. We know each other for so long, not once that we get to sit down and talk to each other, like exchange ideas and entertaining each other. You're so much fun to talk to. Your English is great. I want to ask you, how do you practice your English? And I learned a lot from you today. And I feel great talking to you. You give me my energy today. So that's what I want to let you know.
Thank you ค่ะ Thank you พี่บิ๊ก I appreciate your gratitude, your appreciation. And if you ask me how I practice my English, I think it's because I watch a lot of movies. And I listen to a lot of English music. When we were young, we listened to music from cassette tapes. You know cassette tape?
We're of the same
I'm
era.
sorry about that. Anyway, when we buy cassette tapes, they come with the how do you call it? ปก tape.
Like the booklet?
The cover.
From the cover?
In the case, and there will be lyrics printed on
Yes,
those.
that
Always.
is so valuable.
Always.
Yeah.
And then I remember I would sing along, sing like every music with those lyrics and try to translate those lyrics into Thai. That's my kind of entertainment when I was young.
Yeah.
Because we don't have mobile phones, we don't have like Facebook or anything. So I and my friends would translate all these lyrics in Thai and sing the song in Thai. So stupid, but
Wow.
yeah, that's what we did.
So you translate and you sing your own version of that song?
A lot of song like Queen, Ice Baby, you know, Nam Keng, Nam Keng, Nam Keng. You know the song. So
Wow.
stupid. Yeah.
I never knew
done-
that you. I never knew of these talents of yours. Yeah.
So stupid, but it's so much fun.
It works.
Yeah.
It works.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh wow, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
แม่
that's
ค่ะ
a very.
ผมฆ่าคนตาย You know that song, right? เอาปืนไปจ่อหัวมัน เหนียวไกลปืนแล้วมันก็ตาย
Oh my God!
remember.
It rhymes too. You rhyme.
It was fun.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I practice English.
Do that.
So stupid.
Do this, everybody. Trust me. This is because I don't do exactly the same thing, but I used to sing along with and I treasure those booklets
Yes.
and the you know the cover of the cassette tape
Yeah,
too.
and the design. Oh,
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
I'm so glad that I get to talk to you today.
Thank you.
Yeah. And of course, I would want to ask you about your most favorite words because we're comedy. So I want to know what is Piju's comedy in Thai and in English too.
In Thai and English?
Yeah.
I only have a word in English because
Yes.
I don't know how do we. Maybe you can help me.
Okay.
I like joy.
Okay.
So, which I don't really think that it translates directly to ความสุข no. It's joy. You know, the feeling that you have during festive season with a cup of, you know, a mug of hot chocolate when you go out in cold weather. So this is my favorite feeling and word to be joy. The other day, I listened to this one, you know, Simon Sinek, who wrote
Yes.
the book.
Oh, I love him.
The Circle.
Yeah. Start with why.
Start with why. Anyway, I watched him on IG and he talked about a story about a man who did a research of what is it that makes the top 5 tennis player so much better than the top 25. Have you heard of that?
No.
No. So was it their diets? Was it their coaching style? Was it their training style? Which turns out no. Because all of 25 tennis players, top 25 tennis players, they all have those. So it's the mindset where when they in the match and then if they score a point, they go, oh wow, that was a good one. Or when they missed a score, they go, okay, I'll try next time. It's fun, right? So it's that mindset of joy and love what they're doing that set them apart from others. Because when you have joy, your heart rate goes down and your body is relaxed.
You're calmer.
You're calmer.
You think better.
You have preserved energy. And when then it adds up to the end of the game, then you win the match.
Wow.
So I really like that. And I think it's quite similar to life because when you do things with love, when you do things with joy, you have less stress, you have less anxiety, you just enjoy what you do, you just have fun. And that's the thing I like about.
I like that too. I never thought of the word joy that way before, but come to think of it, it's the combination of like fun and also happy together, and you
Yeah.
need both,
Yes.
right? Yeah, it's a great feelings, and I love that word now
Yeah,
too.
and I
wanna
try
steal that.
to make joy the purpose of the reason why I wake up every day, you know, to be enjoy
Yeah.
in whatever I do.
Yeah. And if you want joy, maybe you want to work with her. That is the
Yes,
asset
yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, you. This is such a joyful afternoon for me.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Can I
ครับ
thank you too?
Yes.
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I want to thank you for, I feel like that you have been very supportive and thank you for listening to every answer very attentively and thank you for your positive energy. And the other day I listened to your show on podcast
Okay.
without video. I can still that Pipik is smiling all through the show with your guest. And I think it's very special for someone who could do that for the whole show. So thank you very much. Thank you the team. Thank you everyone.
It means a lot to me.
Yeah,
Thank you
it's a
so
very
much.
joyful experience for me as
ขอบคุณ
well.
มากครับ
ขอบคุณค่ะ
พี่
ข
จู
อบ
น
คุณค่ะ
I wanna go